And since March of 2023, we found out that I had cancer. At first it was gastric fundus, it was in my stomach. And then it turned into gastrointestinal, which it moved from my stomach to my intestines, which transferred to my kidneys. And then on December the 20th, we had a doctor's appointment to do an endoscopy on myself. That's where we found out how bad it was, 2 weeks after, because they ran biopsies of everything, and they found out that
Hello, my name's Lisa, and if this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. If you are a returning subscriber or a channel member, just know I really do appreciate you. Now, today I'm going to talk about the rabbit hole that I fell down. This story is shocking on so many levels, and none of them appear, at least at this point, to be good. Today's video is going to be a TikTok sensation about a guy called Jamie Whitfield who alleges that he has stage 4 terminal cancer. I'm going to say alleged for several reasons. One, I'm not a medical professional. Two, I don't know this guy. And three, anyone can put anything out on the internet and it can be proved true or false. But as things stand at the moment, everything is alleged. Spoiler alert, later on in this video, we are going to hear from several people who say that maybe this guy's not telling the truth, that this is a scam. We are going to find out how much money this family has raised from what they are saying. But will it prove to be the truth or not? Let's watch and find out.
say hi.
Hi.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamie Whitfield, and this is my wife, Amber Whitfield. And since March of 2023, we found out that I had cancer. At first it was gastric fundus, it was in my stomach, and then it turned into gastrointestinal, which it moved from my stomach to my intestines, which transferred to my kidneys. And then on December the 20th, we had a doctor's appointment to do an endoscopy on myself. That's where we found out how bad it was, 2 weeks after, because they ran biopsies of everything, and they found out that I had stage 4 gastrointestinal cancer.
Just going to stop it there to say a couple of things. He's just about to announce to the world that he's got cancer and his wife is laughing. Doesn't seem appropriate to me. She does have her own TikTok, so it's not like she's never been on video before. So even more inappropriate in my opinion. And two, the timeline here doesn't marry up for me, I suppose is the best way I can say it. Now, obviously, I can only speak for the places that I have lived. In the UK and also in Spain, you don't go to a doctor in March and then have biopsies carried out in December if they think for 1 second that you have got cancer. There is no way it is going to take that amount of time. So that just seems like an anomaly to me. Obviously, I don't know what the timeline is like in America, but in England and Tenerife, it certainly doesn't take that amount of time.
Since then, on December the 20th, on January 17th, I had another doctor's appointment, and we went and we were discussing options. We found out that my aortic valve in my heart was damaged. It had a small hole in it, and they wanted to do valve replacement on me. And then after, we were supposed to go on February the 10th, 2 days before my birthday, and have surgery on it. I started chemo on February the 1st to get it in my system to start fighting the infection that I had.
To start fighting the infection you had, that doesn't make sense. Cancer is not an infection.
I took chemo and it elevated my heart rate from normal to about 180 to 190. And it made the hole bigger. and my heart couldn't handle if they done valve replacement on me because it would cause me to have a massive heart attack.
That all sounds extremely scary up to this point, doesn't it?
After that, they had to stop chemo, and a week after, we found out that it was in my veins and moving to my heart, and there was no stopping it. So this morning, on February the 15th, 2024, my wife got a call from my doctor, and the cancer is clogging the arteries going to my heart, and I have anywhere from today to tomorrow before my heart stops.
That wouldn't happen in England or in Spain. The doctor would in no way tell that medical information to a member of your family. They would leave a message saying that the patient needed to contact the doctor or that the doctor would call back at a certain time or that the patient needed to go to the doctors immediately. So that bit doesn't ring true for me. Does it you? If it is true, then obviously that is extremely sad. But if I really thought it was true, I wouldn't be making this video.
I just want y'all to know that no matter what y'all go through in life, don't ever give up. Always fight. And I don't want nobody to think of me as a victim because I lived my life every single day as if I was perfectly healthy. And I thank TikTok for that because it was my likes and my views and the comments that helped me through it. So I appreciate y'all.
Just maybe it was all of those likes and comments that prompted you to come out and say this.
Not to mention, I do love my wife. She has been a big support. But this is not goodbye. This is I'll see y'all later.
Jamie says there that he loves his wife. Well, that's something we need to remember when we listen to the next video. And now we are going to hear from their landlady as to what she believes.
We found out that I had cancer.
Okay, so my name is Rochelle, and for the last month, I've been letting Jamie and his wife, the people in this video, that they could stay in my house, and I've been listening to him tell lies to the internet, to everybody, while meanwhile trying to figure out how to get him back out of my house. So when they first moved in, it started as they were getting a divorce, they needed a place to stay, this, that, and the other, and everything just kept changing, and it was a whirlwind.
At the end of Jamie's video, we can see him saying how much he loves his wife, and yet when he wants to move in with Rochelle, he tells her that they are getting divorced. So you can understand her confusion, can't you?
When I started realizing that everything was a lie is the day that he told me that he supposedly got cancer treatment. I started to suspect before that, but the day that he told me that he had cancer treatment, he claimed that his doctor drove up to the house on the side of the road at 4:30 in the morning and handed him a chemo pill through her window.
Why would a doctor arrive at a patient's house at 4:30 in the morning? That just doesn't ring true to me.
So I started knowing right away that something was up. When I confronted them with the evidence that he was lying, she just started defending him, even though before they would argue every day on whether or not he was lying about things. Called the doctor's office that he supposedly was going to, and I told them, I said, hey, I know because of patient confidentiality you can't tell me anything, but I have this man living with me. His name is Jamie Whitfield, and he is claiming to have stage 4 stomach cancer. And what he is saying that his doctor is doing is highly illegal and could affect the clinic negatively. So I just want to ask some questions, and I was wondering, if there was anything that you needed from me as far as what you can do about it. They confirmed with me that he hadn't had an appointment with the doctor he claims to see since November of 2021.
Just being the devil's advocate here, I'm not sure that they would confirm anything like that to her. Obviously, as I've previously said, I don't live in America, but it certainly wouldn't happen here.
And then the office manager confirmed with me that she would not have been able to have access to chemotherapy or chemo pills, let alone be able to give them to him off the side of the road, that it would be highly illegal. So I confronted them and I said, hey, because when I had gotten home that day, I said, hey, we need to have a meeting. Then they did something super suspicious. They just locked themselves in the room for a second. They had just gotten home and then they grabbed their kids and left again.
You confronting them with evidence and them leaving, I agree, is highly suspicious. If it was all true, then in my opinion, they wouldn't have left.
I think at one point he had acid reflux, which caused the scarring in his upper intestines or whatever. And yes, if you have intestinal metaplasia and you have a lot of acid reflux, it can lead to stomach or esophageal cancer.
His landlady also goes on to say that she suffers from this condition and she discussed with him certain things that people are and are not allowed to eat and drink. He didn't have a clue what she was talking about. Right, now let's hear from someone else who has a vested interest in this story.
Hey y'all, this is February 23rd edition of the Jamie Whitfield scam saga. Quite a few developments over the past 24 hours. Not sure if you guys had heard before the rumors about him and Amber being sighted at the Jeep dealership or not. Well, they were able to get a 2024 Jeep with your money. We have pictures of Amber riding around happily inside that Jeep. We also have a comment of her commenting back with someone claiming that Jamie died.
The claim that Jamie died is not true, as he is still alive.
She looks pretty damn happy for someone whose husband just died. And here's Jamie getting her nails done the other day. If you notice, there's a box there that says send a gift. So as she's getting her nails done with the money that you have sent her, she's also eliciting more gifts. Crazy, right?
If it was true that poor Jamie had passed away, then it would be right that she's receiving gifts. But as it's not true, that is absolutely disgusting and despicable. And in a video that Jamie made, he said this.
1, I never made my video to go viral. I never made my video to make money. I never made my video to make people feel sorry for me. Not once. All I wanted to do was make a video of me talking about how I felt about things that were going on with myself. I never expected it to go viral. No, I don't want money. No, I don't want gifts. There will never be a GoFundMe ever for me.
Just got one question about that. If you don't want gifts or money, then why put something on your TikTok where people can donate? Please make it make sense, because at the moment you are not. Now we're going to find out how much money the family raised from the lives.
Hey guys, it's me again, here to give you your Jamie Whitfield update for the day. Not a ton to update on today, which could be good news, could be bad news. From what we've been told and what we understand, there is an active police investigation going on, so that could be why we're not hearing a whole lot from that end. The confirmed total is up to nearly $150,000.
The lady is saying there that the confirmed total is up to $150,000. But I've just got to say, there's been no proof of that, no evidence of that. Nobody's seen any screenshots. There has been no paper trail. So I'm not saying that she's not telling the truth. I'm just saying there's no proof of it.
And unfortunately, there are still plenty of people coming in our lives, telling us that, oh, I just donated to them, or oh, I didn't know they were scammers. So we really do need to get the word out, because there are plenty of people still being scammed by them. They are still receiving tons of money, and Amber still has the Cash App up in her profile.
If this is a scam, this lady's 100% right. It needs people's eyes opening up to the fact that people are not telling them the truth, that they are being preyed upon. And that is one major reason that I have made this video today. If you've enjoyed it, then please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and help me to get to 1,500 subscribers, as that would really mean the world to me. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.